What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. We just had a showdown take place in Boulder, Colorado. We finna go through it all. Guys, for this one here, we gotta go all the way up to Boulder. Let's get it. Let's go. Shake the haters off. Sanders just proved he's a first-round draft pick quarterback once again. He's the best quarterback in the nation. I don't give a damn what nobody says. What he just pulled off tonight was simply sensational. Shedeur Sanders is him. Travis Hunter is him. They always got their mind ticking when they're out there on the football field. This was legendary. Overtime win over Baylor. Guys, I'm telling you, this win right here set the tone for the duration of this season. Coach Prime and Shedeur spoke with reporters immediately after this game. Let's check out what they said. Roll the footage.
Where was LeJohntay Wester at the right place at the right time?
Definitely. We knew, well, I told the running back, I said, hey, look, do this with everything you got, bro. Seriously, I told him, I said, come on, bro. Do everything you got to do. So I knew we was getting a lot of pressure, so I was like, okay, cool, we're going to roll right here. So let's go ahead and roll. We put Travis backside. He going to get all the attention. Then LeJohntay just going to be there outside, one-on-one. They're not going to think we're going to throw him the ball because he's like a shorter guy probably in that situation. So then I rolled left. Everybody went in the middle of the end zone, and I just trusted God. I just threw it up to God, and God answered the prayer for sure.
Shedeur, Brian Howe from the Daily Camera. Just what are your emotions after a game like this, where it just seemed like it was desperate there at the end, then you guys end up pulling this out, and guys make plays there in the end. Not only that play you're just talking about, but in overtime and Travis's play and things like that. Just
a relief, honestly, because I know personally I didn't play nowhere close to my best game at all. I know offensively we didn't play nowhere close to the best game that we could have at all. So, and we was talking the whole game, like, something gonna have to happen. When Amarion got in and made that play, we needed somebody, you know. We needed somebody to make a play and do something special. So that was, I say, was the message during the game, because offensively we wasn't just clicking. I was missing reads. And it's just like, you got to understand, I can't have a game like that again.
Tyler King with the Denver Gazette. Just curious what your perspective was on the final play that Travis made. Were you just assuming you were going to get to go back on the field? I mean, they're at the 1 yard line. What were your perspective, and what did you see if you were watching at all?
I know exactly what y'all was seeing. I said the same thing. I was like, okay, we've been here before. We got experience, you know, at home, overtime. And then what's crazy is I said, hey, I said early in the day, I was like, hey, come on, bro, let's win. Let's do it fast so we ain't got to go to overtime. So it happens we went to overtime. But that was the truth. Like, I really did say that earlier. But, yeah, it was just Travis. He told me before he went on the field, he was like, I'm going to get a pick here. And I said, bro, make sure, bro. Make sure, bro. Make sure y'all do everything y'all can. And then he made a play, which was amazing. But that stuff Travis does.
Win. Young men were resilient. They never gave up. They never surrendered. The coaches were still inspired. I mean, all the way to the end, they were still calling and devising things. And once we scored, we was already thinking, okay, we want to defer if we win because we want to put their defense out first, our defense out first. But they wanted to toss, and it went from there. I don't like how it played out, but I love the results. I think we're so much better than we show you we could throw the ball all around, and then we just stall for a series of two and surrender something foolishly. But I'm pleased. I'm thankful. One step closer to getting Miss Peggy to bowl game, so I'm really proud of that. I want to apologize to the opposition the way we stormed the field, and I didn't get an opportunity to go and shake the head coach's hand, but I did try to go over to the locker room and wait it out until he came out, but I don't think they got the word to him because that's not professional. I wanted to shake his hand and acknowledge, but I don't like what transpired at the end of the game, but I love what transpired at the end of the game. We have a fan base that's phenomenal. We have some young kids on this campus that loves and breathes CU football, and I'm thankful. I mean, I walk the campus every day, and they give us so much love and respect and honor. And Travis is here. He played a phenomenal role as usual, and he didn't want to come up by himself, so he's on my shoulders right now. So I'll turn it over to Travis so he could go get out of here and get home to his baby.
Questions for Travis. Nikki, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Nikki
How you
Edward.
doing?
Good. Heard. Forced overtime. I knew Travis.
No. You good? You?
We're going to start with questions for Travis so he can get out.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, we'll go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Rewind. So, game-sealing forced fumble, Travis. What did you see on that play, and how did you go about making such a definitive and game-winning play?
Just coach trusts me a lot. Defensive coordinator, he trusts me a lot to go get the ball. I mean, Shador told me to go out there and get the ball once we scored. So I told him, I got you. And I kept my word. I mean, I knew I had to tackle. You could see me putting in my mouthpiece late on the play. So I was already ready. I knew they was coming at me. They don't think I could tackle, so I had to show them.
Brian, go ahead.
Hey, Travis. Brian Howell from the Baylor Daily Camera. For you as a player, were there range of emotions? Because it looked like pretty desperate there at the end. Was there a range of emotions, or was there always that we got this thing up until the end?
Of course you're going to have some emotions in a close game like that. You know, you could tell I wanted the ball more in my hands because I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out there and shine and make a play for my team. But, hey, the coach stuck to the plan. He did what he had to do to come out with a win, and he put me in the right position to help the team. So.
Tyler, go ahead.
Hey, Travis. Tyler King with the Denver Gazette. I mean, just what was your perspective on the Hail Mary play? And just Shador was saying that he expected them to kind of go after you and double team you. I mean, what were you looking for on that play, and kind of what was your reaction?
Our guys backside a one-on-one opportunity, which they did. They did exactly what we thought. They had 3 people on me, and everybody else backside had a one-on-one chance. So I just know sometimes you got to step back and let the team go ahead and play their role and let them come down with a good play. So I trusted the process. So at the end of the game, at the end of the play, you can see me already halfway over there because I'm expecting the ball to go over there already.
Adam, go ahead.
Travis, Adam, Mr. Tiger, 24/7 Sports. Given the dramatic nature of this victory, is this the type of win that can kind of catapult you guys and have greater success down the road as a result?
Yeah, it helped us with greater success. We know when it's crunch time, we know what we got, what we're going to do. We're going to come out and play.
That's the way stuff was starting out last year. And I'm like, man, I'm already great. You guys, what you trying to do to me, fellas? And it was a tough one. I'm excited that we got, because this press conference could be totally different right now. But I'm excited that we won.
Nikki, go ahead.
Just on that play at the end of regulation, John catches the ball. When you see Shador and Pat Shermer talking to each other in really high-intensity situations, how do you feel like they collaborate and go onto the field to have an outcome?
Tremendously.
Like
the main thing, Coach listens. Shador is out there. So when we're saying, get rid of the ball, we don't know if somebody ran the wrong route. You know, we do. You guys don't. We don't know if he was expecting something else, and it was supposed to be a chip on that end. You guys don't know that. We know that. So they're trying to fix it on the fly and do some things, and we're listening to the receivers. We're listening to the guy, Brett, upstairs, telling us what they're doing so we could be more than able. You know, then we start going back. I said, Coach, you remember that digging up that we ran against Washington State?
That's what I kept telling him.
Yeah, I said, you remember that, Coach? He said, yeah. I said, it's about that time to dust that thing off. I said, sometimes we got to draw it in the dirt. But he already had it in anyway. So that's what you saw. And Travis, I think he was 10 yards behind the gentleman, but Shador got hit in the chest when he was releasing the ball. But he still made the play, and we got a PI on it as well.
Couple more, Jack. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Jack Carlo with Buffalo.
Jack Carlo, I love your name, man.
Thanks, Coach. Kind of a cliche question, but where does this game kind of rank or compare just in terms of chaotic?
I don't rank games. I don't. I just love the W's, man. I love the W's. I really do. Any means necessary. I love them.
Hey, Coach. Just that play from Omari and Miller at the end of the first half, it felt like a game-changing play. Just
phenomenal.
What about Omari, and is it to have those tendencies, just make plays just like last year?
Well, he's hungry. He wants it. I mean, he's sitting over there on the sideline. He don't want to be over there. When he gets in, he's ready. He's ready to go. And Shedeur has a tremendous expectation of him. Sometimes he would say who he wants on certain plays and certain routes. And Marion just came in there and did his thing, man. I'm proud of him that he wasn't over there asleep. So when his number was called, he was ready to respond. I'm very proud of that young man.
2 more, go ahead.
Coach Troy Finnegan, CU Sports Report. There was a lot of little moments in this game.
Yes, it was.
And one of those was Cam making the tackle on the play before the fumble, open field tackle.
Yeah.
And he made a lot of those in this game in the open field.
Yeah.
Can you just speak to what you've seen from him
Cam,
tonight?
I've been seeing this consistently since he was a junior in high school. Cam has played for us for a long time, so I've seen his progress. I've seen who he is. I just told a scout, he's asking me about unsung heroes. I say, Cam's the kind of kid, if you draft him, he's not going to get cut. He's not going to allow you to cut him. He's going to play special teams, he's going to do this, he's going to do that, and he's going to consistently. He has a nose for the ball, and he practices like he plays. And I'm proud of him tremendously.
Last one, go ahead.
Coach Charles Bishop, the pregame show.
Okay.
I wanted to ask this question. I believe early in the game, Shedeur completed his 1,000th.
I just had a throwback. You know when Richard Pryor was up there. You remember that? Corey, y'all remember that with Richard Pryor? I'm serious. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Shedeur completed his 1,000th completion during his collegiate career. And I wanted to ask, just you watching his growth from freshman year to now, how much has he matured into the position?
Tremendously. Not freshman, I mean from a baby to where he is now. But at this level, I expect it. I expect, when these two guys are on the field together, along with the rest of the guys, I expect them to do something spectacular because they do it in practice. They practice with purpose. I mean, so when they play and they prepare with purpose. So I have a tremendous expectation from him. I'm more tough on these guys than I am on anybody because I expect great things from them. Taylor, you got anything? You good?
Good.
Yes.
Tedeschi, Sports Illustrated. I guess just like seeing all your coaches just treat their players like just their son is like, I think it's just so beautiful. I saw a moment with your coaches doing that. How does that just inspire you to do as well?
We don't only want to coach them, we want to grow them and to mature them and love them and chastise them at the same time. We don't just want to pick them up and push them in the swing set. We want to make sure we sit down and tell them what they need to know at that persistent time. We love these young men in a multitude of ways. And some of these young men have never heard those words from a man. So it's vital that they not only hear it, but we show it. And, he knows the way I feel about him and the rest of these young men on the team. And we're developing a tremendous relationship that goes much farther than just football. Who's here from Jackson?
All the players?
No. We got a couple players here. But Isaiah, thank you so much. Isaiah Bolden is here, who played for us with the Patriots now. But just seeing his joy when we first saw one another, and I said, boy, if you'd have been here, you probably would have been a second rounder, third rounder. I mean, it's just for his location. But he got drafted, I think, 7th rounder. But the kid is 200 pounds and runs a 4.340. Come on, man. So phenomenal, just seeing them and embracing them and them coming up to support us and watching our guys that they played together with. It was phenomenal. So we love them, not just through them playing for us, but forever and always. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. This has been wonderful. We're sorry to keep you up so late and keep you on the edge of your seats. But,